Does anybody see anything?
Nothing over here.
I haven't seen it anywhere.
Has anyone checked over there?
Yes, nothing.
Wait, I think I see.
What?
Did you find it?
No, never mind. I'm sorry, Albert.
That's okay. I'm so sorry, Eldrick. I know it was very special.
Don't worry about it, my boy. Let's not give up hope. We could still find it.
What's the matter, boy? I think George saw something. Did you see what happened to Albert's Book of Truth, George? Do either of you speak dragon?
No.
I'm afraid not.
I thought I did, but I guess that was just my imagination again.
Hold there! Why is everyone looking so down in the dumps?
Albert lost his special copy of the Book of Truth that I gave him. The one with all my old notes and scribblings in it.
It was here, but now it's gone.
Oh, that's a pity. Can I help you find it?
That's okay. We've already looked pretty much everywhere.
Maybe what you need is a break. Sometimes that can help take your mind off things. I know. Sir Percival and I came up with a new joke, and it's a good one. Knock, knock.
I'm not really in the mood for a joke.
How about another sword fighting lesson?
Maybe later.
I have an idea, Albert. Why don't I go ask the servants if any of them have seen it?
Oh, and I can ask Cook.
And I can ask Sir Percival and the other knights.
And I can look around here some more.
Don't worry, little buddy. I'm sure we'll find it. Just call me Sir Looks-a-Lot.
Ouch! Oh, I've lost my Book of Truth and I found a headache. Oh.
Albert!
Your Grace.
Is something the matter?
Yeah, I lost something. The Book of Truth Eldrick gave me. The one with all his notes in it that he's had forever. It was here not long ago, but it's disappeared, and I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, it's just some dusty old book anyway, right? Quiet, you. You know, Albert, you really shouldn't allow yourself to get so upset over something that doesn't really matter.
But it does matter. I mean, with all due respect, Your Grace, the Book of Truth is important. If I want to learn more about God and absolute truth, I need to study His Word. It's where the Knight's Code comes from.
Oh, is that what Eldrick told you?
Yep.
How does he know the Book of Truth is God's Word? How do you know what absolute truth is?
Because...
Look, Albert, I'm sorry you lost your book, but don't worry. You can still become a knight without it. Remember, I'll help you if you'll help me. I still need you to find out about the king's plans. I need an answer by tomorrow night so I can plan the banquet. Oh, you know, Albert, you've had such a long day. What you need is a good night's rest. Tell Eldrick I said so. Good night.
I'm sorry, Albert. Cook hasn't seen it.
That's okay. Thanks for checking, though.
But I brought you this apple. And don't worry, it really is an apple, not an onion.
Thank you, Your Highness, but I'm not really hungry right now, so I'll save it for later.
Maybe Sir Laughs-a-Lot was right. Maybe what you do need is a break. We could play a game.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Albert. Playing games always cheers me up, especially using my imagination.
Okay, I guess so. What did you have in mind?
Well, if you're not going to eat your apple, we could play toss with it. And every time one of us catches it, we have to imagine something funny. Like, A horse, dressed like a gentleman. Riding a carriage, pulled by people.
Okay, I guess that couldn't hurt.
You stand here. Ready?
A princess kissing a frog.
Ew. A bear, juggling Sir Laugh-a-Lot's dirty socks.
A court jester doing a cartwheel, crashing into a suit of armor.
George, being chased by a dog, being chased by a cat, being chased by a mouse.
A dog dancing a jig. A fancy royal ball, but everybody's wearing pajamas and carrying stuffed animals.
And instead of dancing, there's a huge pillow fight, and feathers go everywhere.
Princess, it sounds like you've cheered him up. Good job. I'm glad. Albert, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but no one I've spoken to has seen your book anywhere.
That's okay. Thanks for looking, anyways.
We'll look more tomorrow.
Yes, we'll find it. I've already imagined we would. You were so relieved, and we were all so happy for you. We threw a big banquet to celebrate with ever so much food and music and fireworks. And we were all there, you and me and Eldrick and Sir Laugh-a-Lot and all the knights and my father and the whole kingdom.
Yes,
and
Princess, we can imagine it quite vividly. Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
That's what friends are for, Al.
Well, it's getting late. We ought to get food in our bellies and call it a night.
That's right. Hey, do you know what time of day a knight needs to be especially on his guard?
Wait, let me guess. Nighttime?
That's right!
Albert, you'd be most welcome to take your supper with me tonight. We'll set you up in one of the spare rooms where you can sleep.
Thank you.
Now, Albert, sleep is one of the most important parts of your training. You have to have a good night if you want to be a good knight.
Okay, I will.
I better see you bright and early tomorrow morning for your training. See you guys. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
good night, Sir Laugh-a-Lot. Good night, Eldrick. Good night, Albert. See you tomorrow. I wonder what I'll dream about tonight.
This way, Albert.
Eldrick, can I talk to you for a minute?
Of course.
When I was in the courtyard looking for my book of truth, the Duchess found me out there.
She did she?
Yeah, and she asked me what was wrong, so I told her. But then she said something strange. She said I shouldn't be so upset about losing my book of truth because it wasn't that important. She said it doesn't really matter. And I knew that couldn't be true because that's not what you said. But she sounded so sure. She said the book of truth is just a bunch of fairy tales and we can't really know for sure that it's God's word.
And it is just as I feared. The Duchess is not on the side of good.
You mean she's bad?
I'm afraid so. Do you remember what I told you about how God is the source of absolute truth and he cannot lie, but his enemy Satan is the father of lies? The Duchess has been telling you lies to undermine your training.
But she's been so nice to me.
That may be, but she has shown what side she is on by trying to make you doubt God and his word.
Albert, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do.
You must make a decision, Albert. If you are on God's side as his child and a member of the kingdom of good, then you will be right with him and at peace. If you're not on his side and part of the bad kingdom, then you'll be at war with him. Do you remember the spiritual armor we talked about, starting with the belt of truth? Well, next comes the breastplate of righteousness and the shoes of peace. You'll wear the breastplate of righteousness to help you to do what's right. And the shoes of peace will help you go and spread the truth with other people, even people like the Duchess. Come, my boy. You've had a long night. Let's get something to eat.
Is there anything more satisfying than a hard day's work? My plan is coming along quite nicely. I've got that young Albert right where I want him. All he can think about is becoming a knight. He'd do absolutely anything. But what he doesn't know is that I stole his book of truth, and next I'm going to steal the crown! Once he tells me where the king is going, I'll send my servants to follow him and take care of everything. I will be queen before that silly princess can even imagine it!